Remember the day you were born. You were just out of your mom's womb. What was that first thing done to you? You were cleaned, wrapped in a quilt. Nowadays, the personalized ones, isn't it? Remember the day when you first went to school. Of course, you were chilling, but imagine the plight of your parents. They were all prepared. Your bags, your lunch boxes. How can I forget the personalized pencil box and water bottles? Isn't it? Remember the day when you were first in college. You donned the perfect shirt that you had and just appeared in your first class, well-groomed and crisp and clear. Remember the day when you had your first date. Yeah, I can see those looks on your faces. Okay, of course, what happened to that date is a different story altogether. But on that day, you just opened your wardrobe and pulled the best black shirt and pants, and you were all ready for that date, isn't it? Remember the day, friends, when you will get married eventually, or for those of you who are already married, you went to the best designer in the city and grabbed the best lehenga and sherwani for yourself. If you chose the best for yourself, then tell me, friends, why are we not talking about the power of appearance, behavior, and communication? Because it doesn't matter. Then why are we not talking about the power of image management? Do you feel it doesn't matter? Then why are we not putting our best foot forward to bring on the super skill set that you have? Because do you feel it doesn't matter? Let me tell you, friends, it does matter. Your image matters. And today, I stand before you to talk exactly on this, the invisible power of image management. Well, my story of image management goes back to the time when I was a kid. I was studying in 8th standard. And I was a super academically strong student. The only thing that I did was to study in my entire life. I was the topper in school, college, in whatever field you say. However, during that 8th standard, I was lacking one skill set which my class teacher noticed. And she noticed that I was missing on the soft skills bit. That's when my school was organizing a speech contest and she threw me onto the stage. Yes, I am using the word she threw me onto the stage because I had no choice. Next thing that I know was, I was there on the stage, standing in front of 500 plus students and dozens of my teachers. I could see my principal. His eyes were filled with expectations. I could see my class teacher. She was yelling, "Yay, Mama, you can do it!" And I could see those friends of mine who were glaring at me. "Oh, Mama, you are going to do your best. Speak something, dear." I did not disappoint anybody. I did spoke those 3-lettered words. Thank you, everyone. And I just ran away from the stage because I was not able to face that kind of crowd. I was not ready to face that kind of crowd. Putting me on that stage put me in a state of anxiety, put me in a state where my heart was racing at the speed of light. I did not know how to handle that situation. That was the day I decided And that was the day I faced my first failure as a topper. That was the day I decided, this is not going to work out, Mama. You have to do something extra. That's when my journey of image management started. Friends, the entire empire of image management is built on 3 strong pillars, which I would love to talk about today. Number 1 is your appearance. First pillar is your appearance. The way you dress up, the way you groom yourself, the way you appear and take your role seriously is about your overall appearance. Imagine this, that there is a room full of gift boxes. Imagine this, that you are getting married and you are gifted with a lot of gifts, and you are supposed to open just one gift on that day. And there are so many gifts lying around. A few of them are folded in newspapers, a few of them are folded in brown papers, a few of them are folded just randomly with some plastic papers. And there is one gift box which is wrapped in that beautiful personalized paper with ribbons on the top of it, with flowers on the top of it, and there is your name written on it. Which one would you love to open? Certainly the one which is wrapped in a personalized manner, in the most beautiful way. This is exactly what your appearance can do, friends. Before everything else, research suggests that it takes just 10 seconds, even less than that. Less than 10 seconds to form an impression about oneself. If you walk into the room full of people like the one that we are currently staying in, and all eyes are staring at you, tell me how you want your presence to be. Whether you want your presence to be such that it lasts forever, or you want it to be just like a bubble which bursts immediately. Of course, you will choose the former one, isn't it? That's the power of having a very strong appearance. Let me give you an example of this. There was one incident in my life when I got married and moved to Mumbai. I was trying to settle my entire house. And during that time, we were figuring out a house help for ourselves. We wanted a full-time house help for ourselves. And me and my mom-in-law, we just contacted an agency and we got contacts of a lot of house help. So we decided one fine day, we are going to interview all of them. Yes, we did interview them. Started with one, the other, from the starting in the morning till the evening, we finally came to a conclusion that, okay, I loved 2 of the candidates. One was really good at the way she dressed up. She never felt like she is a house help. And the other one was also good in her communication, the way she kind of portrayed her, and she was needy also. But at the same time, she could not project herself well. And we were very clear that, okay, we want someone in the house who will represent who we are at the same time, the value system that we have in the family. And that's when we decided to have her as our house help. So that is the power of your appearance, friends. Today you are